daughter in college broke. Okay. Also for candidate for Lorraine County Common Pleas, we have Will Spiegelberg.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Will Spiegelberg. I may be new to Lorain County, but I'm no stranger here. I've had the opportunity to referee many sports at every high school and college in Lorain County. Matter of fact, I was just thinking of a story here. I was at Amherst Steel 1 year old, 20 or 30 years. I don't remember if Ed DeHanas or Ed Smith asked me to referee. And I was refereeing the basketball game, and an individual said, "That's two bad calls today." And I thought, well, again, I don't really pay attention. That call and the call that brought you here. And I thought that was pretty. So I went up to him after the game. I said, you know, that was one of the best comments I've heard, and I couldn't even come back to that. So in any event, I'm no stranger to Lorain County, and if you see me refereeing a game or two, try not to hold those calls against me. And I've been going door to door throughout this county, and I've talked to a lot of people. And a lot of people have shared some experiences with that, and it's kind of interesting to see that. As far as being a judge, I think there's a couple things that I want to share. Number one, being fiscally responsible. And many times, I don't know, judges bring themselves maybe above what everybody is, and I think that's a very, very unfortunate situation. The judges have to work with the county commissioners to make sure that the budget is done fairly and correctly, and not just make a budget and insist that that be it. I think that's very difficult. Second, I think a judge has to work hard and not rely on magistrates or other individuals. You've got to work hard. You've got to make the decisions. You can't just let a magistrate or other administrative person, acting judge, visiting judges. In Lorain County, we've had a lot of folks who serve as acting judges, visiting judges, and that can be a very big strain on the taxpayer. And as I've gone to many, many doors, I found three things to the individual courtroom that could really make an impact. Number one, victims. Victims have to be heard just as much as that individual who's there. You know, we all watched Perry Mason back in the day, and we watched Judge for the Defense. A lot of, and maybe the younger folks don't remember that. But we know the rights of the criminal, we know the rights that are there, but just think of what the victims are going through. Second, many of you have served as jurors, and I think it's very important that the jury be aware of what's happening. You probably spend many hours in the jury room and not knowing what happened. So I think, in retrospect, in my career, had I to do it over again, I think those two things I would have worked on better. Third, I think we have to bring God back into the courtroom, into the government, and into all of our schools. Because if we don't bring God back to our schools, and we don't bring God back to our courtrooms, and we don't bring God back to our government, we're in big trouble. Thank you very much.